Well, happy July, LegalShield family, and welcome to the Communication Show. We've got a great show with a lot of different announcements today. We're also going to hear from some inspiring stories, do some recognition, and launch into the second half of 2025. Can you believe that we are at halftime of this incredible year? And I can tell you that we are having one of the best years as a company of momentum in the field that we've had in the last 15 years. You have to go all the way back to 2010 to find a year where the recruiting has been as high as it is right now in 2025. But it's not just that the recruiting is high. Premium is way up, production is way up, and as a result of that, commissions are way up. As a matter of fact, we are paying over $1 million per month more in commissions right now than we were just last year at this exact time. And all of that money is going into your pockets because of all of the incredible work that all of you are doing to build and grow your LegalShield businesses. And the growth is being felt everywhere. It's being felt in network, in building and growing and recruiting. It's being felt in business solutions with more companies offering LegalShield and IDShield as an employee benefit, more proposals coming in, more production, more enrollments in our existing groups. It's being felt in our full service associates that are out talking to small businesses and talking to the smaller, businesses in your area. We are seeing growth across the board at all of these different areas. So keep up the great work. Pay attention to the Communication Show today. We've got a lot of great things to talk about. And let's make the second half of 2025 even greater than the first half.
Well, greetings, LegalShield family. This is Kevin Palacci, just one of the many executive directors, ring earners, and Millionaire Club members here with LegalShield. And my wife, Rochelle, and I are in the great state of Connecticut. And one of the foundational incentive programs that has enabled us to be able to achieve our goals here in our business is absolutely Performance Club, right? Performance Club is an incentive program that could pay you anywhere between $200 to $500 in bonuses based on your personal efforts, and additional bonuses for those who are senior directors and above for simply helping, mentoring other people, other associates to be able to attain their goal of Performance Club as well. All you need for this incentive program is 150 points each month. You get points for every new member you enroll, every new recruit you bring on board. You have them get Fast Start qualified, you get additional points, and you open up a new group, you get additional points there as well. Now, to get details on how to get Performance Club qualified to earn these, $200 to $500 in bonus money, to get matching bonuses, you just simply have to go to the website with all the websites, lsengage.com. Again, lsengage.com. You simply scroll down there. There's a section that's just for you that tells you exactly how many Performance Club points you have so far for the month and how much more you need to get Performance Club qualified, or maybe get even your rollover points, right? So you're in what we call the month ahead club. And so on lsengage.com, when you find that on the main dashboard, now, if you scroll down and you can't find it, it means you scroll too far, right? So scroll back up a little bit. It's on that main page. You cannot miss it. And on that page, you'll also be able to find a nice handy flyer. So you don't have to memorize anything, right? Put up on the wall like I have. And it'll tell you exactly what you need to be able to maintain Performance Club. And then you can go to the report section for those who are leaders and find out exactly how many points your team members have, so you can help and mentor them to get Performance Club qualified as well. And so with that, look forward to seeing you in Performance Club, and let's recognize our Performance Club qualifiers, bonus recipients, and matching bonus recipients for last month.
right. Well, hey, congratulations to all of our upline bonus qualifiers. Way to go, way to lead from the front, and way to help your new business partners have more, do more, and be more by helping them get fast start qualified and manager bonus qualified. By the way, family, guess what? Those upline bonuses do not pay to the uplines until they help somebody get fast start qualified or manager bonus qualified. So how do we get this done exactly? It is a two-step process, okay? So step one, okay, within your first 20 days, everyone say, my first 20 days, very good, okay? Within your first 20 days, you just got to go out there and get 3 new members and recruit 1 person into your business, or you can go get 5 new members, sign 5 new people up for the membership, okay? As long as you've done this within your first 20 days and you've attended a Fast Start training class, guess what? You are Fast Start qualified and you'll be earning your bonus. Congratulations, by the way. Excited for you. Step 2 is we want to help you get to the manager level within your first 45 days. Everyone say, my first 45 days. Good. You're doing an awesome job. Within your first 45 days, you just need 3 frontline associate legs, okay? And a total of 300 organizational premium. What does that mean to you and me? That means that between yourself and your teammates, you can work together to get the 300 in premium. As long as you do it within your first 45 days, guess what? You are now manager bonus qualified and you'll be earning a bonus. Congratulations. Or you can go out there and do 500 in personal premium yourself and you can become manager bonus qualified as long as it's done within the first 45 days of you being in this business. So do me a favor, family. I want you to give a huge round of applause. Put some applause in the chat box. Put some fire emojis in the chat box. And let's give a huge congratulations to all of our new Fast Start qualifiers and our new manager bonus qualifiers.
Good morning, Success Team. Thank you for all the recognition and congratulations of getting promoted to be manager. I didn't see it happening this soon. I've had a lot of support from my sponsor, Aurora. Over the last 9 months, it's been a struggle. A long line of bad luck has been happening, and she's kept me positive and kept me on track. I kept at it day after day. That's all you had to do. And we made it happen together. So I really greatly appreciate all the thanks, and thank you so much.
Hey everybody, my name is Gregory Jardy, and I started up just like you guys did right in the beginning. I ended up getting to manager in 4 to 5 days. How did that happen, you guys probably ask? Well, I use those tools, right? I went to that Fast Start class. I signed up, get an associate. I signed up. I even used LegalShield for my own services, for my own things. And I'm going to let you guys know in the beginning. At first you're going to be like, I don't know, because you're going to get a lot of no's. But a lot of those no's lead to yeses. And you got to remember, growth, that's all part of life. And that's also showing within your work too. So understand you guys are never alone in this. It is just the beginning of your guys' journey. Make it happen. If I can do it, you can do it. All right, y'all. I love y'all. And I'm so excited to see you guys even go further. I was watching the same video like this the other day, telling myself I'm going to be like that person. And look at me. I'm talking. I'm doing the same thing they're doing. You guys can do it. Don't you ever give up. You got it.
Bueno, paso por aquí porque quiero dejarles un mensaje. De verdad que estoy bien agradecida que en tan corto tiempo, ¿verdad? Con la ayuda de los líderes he podido subir de este nivel y de verdad llevar a la comunidad esta ayuda y este beneficio para mí es de gran importancia. Así que los invito, ¿verdad?, a que busquen sobre la compañía, a que vengan también a trabajar, que puede cambiar muchas vidas y a que formen parte de nuestro equipo. Feliz día y que Dios los bendiga.
I just got my email that states that I promoted to manager. I just started this last month. I have an amazing mentor. Shout out to my team chief and mentor and leader of Young Entrepreneur Society. Shout out to Jeff Wilson and his amazing mentors, Mr. and Mrs. Ace and Gina Fair, for believing in me. And right away I signed up. I already knew about LegalShield. They helped me with my custody case way, way, way long ago, about 10 years ago, and I believed in this product. I know that it is an affordable, valuable service. It was a struggle for me really believing in how I can share this service and product, but with great mentorship, going right away to the convention, LegalShield convention in Baltimore, all of the help and amazing guidance and tips that I got. I can't believe that. I just got the email. Also, I've always been a fan of personal development. It is part of my bread and butter, my everyday thread, and my faith in God. I can't even tell you how amazed I am and how blessed I feel right now. This is something I'm passionate about, and I know that it helps people. So I'm super excited. I'm ready to be senior manager. I'm ready, guys. This is great. Also, the goal for today is body, mind, wellness, and to always improve. And thank you, all of the team and the building an empire. All right, take care.
Well, let me take a second to talk about 2 changes that are going to be happening, one taking effect right now on July the 1st, and one taking effect on August the 1st. Now, the first one has to do with our Fast Start and Manager bonuses. About 18 months ago, we unleashed what is one of the most powerful bonus programs we've ever had at LegalShield, and that is the bonuses that are paid when a new associate goes and Fast Start qualifies in their first 20 days, or when an associate goes manager in their first 45 days. As a matter of fact, when you look at the power of not just the bonuses that are going to the brand new associate and their sponsor, but then the upline bonuses going to the senior director, the upline executive director, and the upline platinum, there are hundreds and hundreds of dollars on the table, and actually well over $1,800 on the table in total when an associate goes out and fast start qualifies and goes manager in their first 45 days. So this is a powerful bonus program. It's one of the reasons that so many associates are achieving ring levels at the level that they are. And so the first thing is we're always committed to having bonus programs that drive the right behavior. And these bonus programs are definitely driving the right behavior. At the same time, we've always said that all of these bonus programs have three components: production, recruiting, and retention. That's really important for all of our bonus programs because at LegalShield, we are in the business of helping people build long-term sustainable businesses. Yes, we want someone to get out of the gate and earn a fast start bonus or earn a manager bonus. We want the upline that helped them do those bonuses get paid a reward for helping that new associate. But even more importantly than that, we want these associates to be around for years and years and years and build a long-term business. And so that's why retention is such an important component of these bonuses. So effective today, we are going to just tweak slightly how we look at retention with our fast start and manager bonuses. And really we're not looking at how we look at it from requiring more retention. We're just wanting to have enough days to review the retention to make sure that the business that's coming in, that's producing the bonuses, is the business that we all want to see in our business. And if you talk to any platinum, any leader that's been around for a while, they are the ones that are in the most support of these types of moves because they want to make sure that the associates on their teams are here for a long term. So when you are brand new to the business and you go out and you fast start qualify, we are going to review, like we always do, the business to pay out that bonus. And the new associate who's brand new and their sponsor, those two bonuses will have a 10-day review. That gives us enough time to make sure that the ACH cleared payment with the banks and so forth. And that's just a slight edit. Right now, it's a 5-day review. Those are going to go to a 10-day review, just so we have the time we need to review those bonuses. So new associate, sponsor, 10-day review on fast start bonuses and also manager bonuses. The upline senior director, upline executive director, upline platinum will have an additional 30-day review because those upline bonuses, and we're adding the word retention to those upline matching bonuses because those are upline retention matching bonuses. Not only are those upline leaders being rewarded to have people on their team that fast start qualify and go manager, they're also being rewarded to make sure that the business is good business, that business that's going to be around for a long period of time. So I wanted to make sure that we relayed that today on the communication show. So new associates, the sponsor will probably not even notice anything because we're just going from a 5-day review to a 10-day review to give us enough time to review those bonuses. The upline, senior director, executive director, platinum will have an additional 30-day review, and then those bonuses will flow to the upline leaders as well. So we're excited about being able to keep these bonuses in place because, like I said, it has been one of the most rewarding bonus programs that we've had at LegalShield, and we want to make sure that we continue on that path. Now, what's the second thing that we need to talk about today? And that is the associate fee. You know, for a long time at LegalShield, we've had different associate fees, all the way to $249 to get started. I know many of you on this communication show today started and paid $249 to get started as a LegalShield associate years ago. We went to a $99 associate fee many years ago, and that's where we were for a long period of time. And then we had a special promotional rate of $49. And that $49 associate fee has been in effect for over a year. And we want to let you know that the promotional $49 associate fee is going to be going away on August the 1st. So on August the 1st, we will go back to our normal $99 associate fee to get started as an associate. Still an unbelievable opportunity for people for less than $100 to get started in their own LegalShield business, and a level that we've been at for years and years. The $49, if you're new, was a promotional associate fee that we had. And as any promotion, it has to come to an end, and it's coming to an end on August the 1st. As a matter of fact, we did a survey of our top 100 network builders back in January of this year and asked them, where do you want the associate fee to be? And over half of the leaders said they wanted an associate fee of $99 or higher. And part of the reason is because we believe that when associates have maybe just a little bit more skin in the game, right? They're committed to, paying $99 to become an associate. They go to an live in-person fast start training class. Those associates are just going to have a greater degree of commitment to the business and have even better careers in LegalShield. So when people have just a little bit more skin in the game, they tend to be more committed to the opportunity, more committed to the mission, and that's what we want, committed associates with this opportunity. So what does that mean for July? It means that you should be very busy following up with every single person that you've talked to about this opportunity and letting them know, hey, I know we've been talking about LegalShield as an opportunity. I just found out on August the 1st, it's going to go to $99 back to our normal associate fee. So if you're looking to get started, let's get started right now. And as a matter of fact, let's get started early in July so that we can talk to all of your prospects for $49 in July. So take advantage of one more month of $49, and I can promise you we're not going to extend it. So on August the 1st, the associate fee will go back to $99. So we are committed to helping you build a long-term business. We're so excited about the momentum that we have right now with recruiting, building, fast start qualifying, going manager, and we want to keep that momentum going. So make it a busy month, have lots of events. We have our Houston Regional this month, and take advantage of one more month of the $49 associate fee.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So who is Tim Slomo, right? Outside of being a $50,000 ring earner, a bronze executive director, I'm a husband, right? I'm a father of 4. I have a beautiful wife at home who's watching her kids that's allowing me to be here. I want to give a shout out to all the moms who are in this room or not in this room. And a lot of you men, guys, we can't do it without our partners. So massive shout out to all the mothers out there, right? I'm a man who believes that legacy is louder than comfort. I'm someone who understands that sacrifice isn't optional, it's inevitable. I'm a leader not because I was given special talents or special answers, but because I'm someone that's willing to carry the weight that's required to lead. I am who God says I am. I come from 2 very, very different worlds, one of wealth, status, and success, and another marked by brokenness, addiction, and loss. I lost my brother when I was very young, and I grew up in a split family. And I masked a lot of that pain through middle school, high school, college with distractions and addictions that really didn't serve me any purpose. But at the age of 14, I started working for my grandfather in an accounting firm where I learned about investing, networking, personal development, right? I learned the difference between the employed and the empowered. And in May of 17, when I walked across stage with a master's degree in my hand and a partnership offer, I think my grandfather had his first ever regret, is he taught me too well. And over the last 8 years, I've built businesses that have served thousands, generated millions in revenue. I've spoken around the world. I've traveled to 22 countries, but I've been chasing one thing and one thing only, and that's mailbox money. Now, for my young people in the room, you probably have no clue what the heck that means, but for a lot of you in the room, you probably do. And so, the last 18 months, I found LegalShield. Finally, a company that aligned with my values, it fueled my passions, and gave me a platform to actually build a legacy for my family. And the only way to create a true legacy is by helping more people, more often, in more ways. And LegalShield truly gives us the power to do that. And so if you're in this room today, and I'm not talking to the people in the front, or even if you're in the front and you still feel the same way that I do, you are not here by accident. Regardless of your background, regardless of the money that you have in your bank account or the money that you don't have in your bank account, if you feel inadequate or not ready or not skilled enough, you are called. And what do I mean by that? God has never called the qualified. He has qualified the called. And I believe that if you look at the life of Jesus and you look at the Bible, it is literally the master training program on servant leadership. And if we go even back farther, we can look at 3 key figures where that is true. Abraham, portrayed as the father of faith, had massive character flaws. He lied, he doubted God's promise, and he was filled with fear. But when God wanted to raise a nation, he called forth Abraham. He was not qualified, but he was called. Moses, he wasn't a good public speaker, and he lacked charisma. But when God wanted to free his people, he called forth Moses. He was qualified. He was not qualified, but he was called. Joshua, filled with self-doubt, failed his first military campaign, did not inherit any leadership qualities or prophetic styles, but when God wanted his people to enter the promised land, he called forth Joshua. He was not qualified, but he was called. So as you leave this convention, step into your calling, embrace the struggle, trust the process, trust your Creator. You are in the right room, at the right time, with the right people, doing the right things. So let's build something that outlives us by leaving a legacy worth remembering. Thank you.
At our international convention in April, we announced an exciting opportunity for new associates to earn a golden ticket when they attend and complete a live in-person Fast Start class within their first 45 days of starting their LegalShield business. This golden ticket provides free admission to a live Super Saturday event anywhere in North America within 60 days of their class completion. If you are a new associate who has received one of these golden tickets, just make sure you present your ticket at the registration desk when you arrive at that Super Saturday event. Additionally, every new associate who receives one of these golden tickets is also entered into 3 drawings that we're doing every month for cool prizes. 1 golden ticket equals 1 ticket into those drawings. And not only does the winning associate receive a prize, but their upline sponsor and their Fast Start trainer also receive a matching prize. Please help me celebrate our May drawing winners. First up, we have Nahom Tashom of Maryland, who has won a $50 Amazon gift card. Additionally, their upline sponsor, Talisha Hawkins, will also receive a $50 Amazon gift card, and their Fast Start trainer, Will Dadsey, will also receive a $50 Amazon gift card. All right, our second drawing winner is Nancy Wong out of California. Nancy has won a Yeti mug, and so has her upline sponsor, Jessica Singer, and her Fast Start trainer, Gat Slor. Congratulations to each of you on your brand new Yeti mug. Out of the state of South Carolina, Keith Anderson is our third drawing winner for May. They have won a $100 Staples gift card. Their upline sponsor is John and Nala Malat, and their Fast Start trainer is Venus Powers, also receiving a $100 Staples gift card. All right, are you ready to hear who our June drawing winners are? We have 3 winners for June. First up, we have Kim Anderson from Florida, who has won a $100 Amazon gift card. The upline sponsor is MPW Strategic Solutions, and their trainer is Carly Grinner. They have also won the same gift card. Next up, our second drawing winner of June, we have out of the state of Utah, Gordon Jacobs. Gordon has won a $50 Staples gift card, and so has his upline sponsor, Brianna Lemon, and his Fast Start trainer, Dave Hall. And finally, our last drawing winner for the month of June is Jeanette Katenda out of Georgia, who won a $50 Starbucks gift card, and whose upline sponsor, Sudi Machanga, and Fast Start trainer, Eric Williams, will also be receiving gift cards. Oh my gosh, I need to visit all of you to go shopping and drink some good coffee. Congratulations to everyone who earned a golden ticket by completing an in-person Fast Start training class. We look forward to recognizing more drawing winners next month.
Hey there, LegalShield family. Shawn Michael coming to you today from beautiful Southern California. And today I'm excited to talk with you about the Build Your Dream bonuses. The management of LegalShield put together an amazing incentive program where associates can qualify senior director or above 3 months in a row and earn cumulative bonuses. So when you hit senior director 3 months in a row, you earn a bonus. When you hit executive director 3 months in a row, you earn a different bonus, and it's cumulative. And not only can you earn bonuses, but your team can earn bonuses, and you as the upline executive director and above can earn matching bonuses. I want to real quickly give you a small tip on qualifying for these levels. See, the way that I view senior director and above is just one transaction a day, approximately one transaction a day between you and your team, spread out correctly between your different organizations. But the focus for me as a leader is to just cause one transaction a day, which means we need to plant enough seeds every day. We need to cultivate enough plants every day in order to have a harvest every day. And so the activity that we focus on is personal prospecting, working with associate level people on our team to move up to senior associate, and focusing on developing more performance club qualifiers in our organization. So it is my pleasure to introduce you to some of the most recent Build Your Dream bonus qualifiers, and here they are right now.
This next recognition celebrates our top incentive bonus earners in 2025, also known as our bonus busters. These associates are earning bonuses by helping new associates on their team fast start and manager qualify. They're earning bonuses for personally qualifying for Performance Club every month and by helping those on their team Performance Club qualify. And finally, they are earning bonuses through our Build Your Dream Incentive program, whether as a qualifier or as a qualified upline leader. Did you know that this leaderboard for Bonus Busters is located on the dashboard of LS Engage, and you can track where you're at on this leaderboard? Check it out today. And now, let's recognize the top of the top and celebrate our Bonus Busters.
As a full-time police officer, I was just looking for extra income. I was working a lot of part-time jobs, and although I loved what I did, and I still do, it didn't bring the income that I wanted, right? I struggled to pay the bills, definitely didn't have the dream life that I wanted. And someone introduced me to LegalShield. The membership made sense. I mean, I see how we need it in the world every day. And that really caught my attention. The income caught my attention. And I jumped right in, start sharing the information with everyone, putting people in front of the information. And it changed my life. You know, because of LegalShield, I've been able to buy my first home, change the status of my car, do things that I've never been able to do with just my job income. So it's really shown me that we matter too. In my career field, we work. One of our main things is we work a lot of part-times, which takes time. It takes typically at least 4 to 8 hours of our time to just make that extra income. So I thought it was valuable to be able to, based on the schedule that I set, serve my community with this service, you know, present and share the information and still go into work later, right? It doesn't take 8 hours to share this information. So to be able to do that in a 30-minute presentation or take an hour out of my day to do that and then go to work or carry on with my life, that meant a lot. So it made sense. I don't know how else to explain it other than that it just made sense to me. I'm super excited about the future because I know that I actually have options now. If I choose to continue with my job, I can. And I am forever indebted to LegalShield.
Hey everyone, it's Michael Dorsey here in Alpharetta, Georgia. Excited to be here. Listen, I just want to talk about the big events we have coming up. And I just want to share with you one thing that I learned a long time ago is when we make that decision to attend the big events, we've decided to separate ourselves from the masses. And you've decided to do so. And you've decided to invest in yourself. And you've decided to expedite your success. You're in PPLSI when you first arrive at the convention, but when you leave, PPLSI is in you. It goes from your head to your heart. That's a big difference. So get there. We look forward to seeing you.
This is where you learn from the best of the best. If we want to grow and expand our business at LegalShield, you must be at the convention.
Hearing people's testimonials up on stage, everyone has a different story. You're just not getting that from home.
My mind is blown. The love and the family feel.
Once the mind expands, it's no contracting back. I am definitely ready for New Orleans. I'm registered and I'll be there.
Hey LegalShield family, it's Liz LeCue coming to you from jury duty today, getting a chance to experience our incredible judicial system. But that's not why I'm here with you. Right now, I'm here to celebrate our newest ring earners in LegalShield. What I love about our company is we get to celebrate new income levels. So starting at $50,000, $100,000, all the way up to $2 million a year, you will be celebrated with a ring. So please help me welcome our newest ring earners.
Hello, Legal Shield family. My name is Janisha Rios, and I got started in Legal Shield around 2007. Ran really hard and hit a lot of great levels, and then took a break to raise my son, who is now 12 years old. Jumped back into the business after quite a few years. I would say, 20? I've been in the business about 20 years, took a very long break. And what I learned was that when I hopped back in, the system had built my business for me. A couple of seeds that I planted years ago sprouted to six-figure ring earners on my team, and I had nothing to do with that. And what inspired me was getting these residual checks after having kept my membership for so many years. I went, oh my gosh, now that my boy doesn't need me anymore, I can really lean on this business and tackle it and have fun and have a purpose again. And so I started plugging into the system and just doing my thing, and here we go. I've just earned the $50,000 ring, and I couldn't have done this without the support system, the Team New Vision, Sean and Lauren Michael, and the Millers, Paula and Chris Miller, and just the system, the beauty, and my why is my son. So I'm very, very grateful for this business and the opportunity to be able to be there for my son for every event. Thank you, Legal Shield.
Let's talk about the Prospect by LegalShield mobile app. Last month, we announced the new user stats feature that is available under More and then Business in the Prospect app. This new feature allows you to track your daily, weekly, monthly, yearly prospecting activity. So make sure you're checking out that new tool and use it as you create your activity goals for the remainder of 2025. Did you know that you can now receive home office notifications directly in the feed feature of your Prospect app? These notifications include special announcements around upcoming events, super regionals, and more. So make sure you're checking your feed on a daily basis, not only to stay up to date on your prospecting activity, but to also ensure you don't miss out on any important communications. You can also check to ensure you're receiving these feed notifications as push notifications to your app, as text messages, or even as emails by simply going into your Prospect app, going to More, Settings, Notifications, and selecting how you would like to be notified. Now you can plug in better than ever before with your Prospect app.
Well, I've used the Legal Shield membership many times, but the very first time I used it, I had a stalker, and he was threatening to kill me on Friday night. He'd broke out all of my windows in my car, and I was getting phone calls from his family that he was cleaning the guns, and I was the victim. And I went to the police. They did nothing for me. I found out that the only thing they would do for me is after the fact. So, this went on for quite some time, and my then boyfriend, now husband, said, call your Legal Shield member, your Legal Shield attorney. And so I did. They wrote a letter, and with that letter, I sent it to the courts as well, and they arrested him, and things disappeared. He disappeared from harassing me. So I feel like having my membership is what saved my life. I would never be without my membership. If you don't have access to an attorney, I don't know what you do. You just run scared all the time. I mean, I didn't go outside in my yard. I went home, shut the doors behind me, and I was scared to death for my life. I couldn't even watch scary movies. I was that frightened. The law firm wrote a letter on my behalf stating the laws of stalking and also letting him know what would happen if he continued to do that. And I feel like that's the only reason he stopped, is he knew I had somebody on my side that was protecting me. I was an associate at that time, brand new associate, brand new membership. But I had dealt with attorneys for quite some time previous through different businesses. But I had never felt the comfort and the ease like I did with my Legal Shield membership. Well, my experience having the membership definitely gives me power. When I go into a situation and it's not going as I expect it to go, I'm a little more relaxed because I know I have the power of an attorney in my back pocket that I can pick up the phone and call anytime and get that situation resolved.
Hey, Legal Shield, Melissa Peters here. It is July and baby July is hot and we have a lot going on. One of the first things I want to talk to you about is some of the changes that are coming in the near future for those of you that do any group business or your team does any group business, and that is come September 1st, our plans in the group space are changing. They're changing to plans called Choice Select and Select Plus. So in preparation of that, last Sales Masterclass in June, we conducted a training specifically on Choice Select and Select Plus. I would love and highly encourage all of you to actually go back and watch that 90-minute training. You can find it on Ellis Engage. Go to the training icon, scroll down to Sales Masterclass, pull up the June recording. Myself and Mr. Riches, Mike Riches, we talk about the plan designs, how the plans work, what are the eligibility for the plans, the plan pricing, and some of the marketing material. Now, I don't want you to take off your foot of the gas pedal for any group activity you're doing between now and September 1st. When September 1st gets here, right, or if you're quoting business for September 1st, you need to know about these plans. But in the meantime, pick up your activity as much as possible before those changes happen. Now, once those changes happen, right, there's no turning back. So you have to be very versed and very prepared to offer the new Choice Select and Select Plus plans. Now, also, not only the recording is available for you, but tomorrow, July 2nd, we will be doing a secondary or a special sales masterclass on Choice Select and Select Plus, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time on chatwiththepros.com. So we want to see you there. Also, in preparation of doing these trainings, we've slightly changed our SBSG, our small business certification trainings, and we'll continue to evolve those as the changes continue to evolve. So please make sure you go back, you retake those certification trainings so that you can be prepared for that. And speaking of those trainings, well, we have a super regional coming up, and that super regional is in Houston. And I know most of you already have your ticket, you're prepared, you're inviting your team, you're inviting guests to go. And with that being said, I'm sure you probably already know that Friday night kicks it off with a social and the opportunity overview. Saturday is the big main event. And then Sunday morning is a leadership meeting. Well, following that leadership meeting, we will be doing a special SBSG training right there. So make sure you get registered. We want to role play with you. We want to train you so that not only are you prepared for when opportunities just come your way, but you're going to be prepared to recruit people that maybe want to do small business, to recruit people maybe that are focused in employee benefit space, right? Or maybe your team, your downline will support on you or lean on you for support for that part of our full service business model. So we'd love to see you in these trainings. And we got some special surprises on some of our new tools that we will be handing out there at those events. Also, the full service leaderboard that we launched for Dominican Republican rights for the DR for next year's trip. Well, we launched it with June having 1,000 points for those that actually do some group business. Well, we've extended that into July. So get the flyer, make sure that you're tracking your progress on the full service leaderboard for our next PC trip. And then lastly, I'd like to share with you, for those that are doing anything CDLP related, commercial driver's legal plan related, not group, but network rates are increasing August 1st. So if you have any commercial driver that you've talked to and you want to get them in at the current rate of $32.95 a month, then please make sure you close that business by the end of this month because August 1st, it goes to $39.95 a month. It's a fantastic plan. It's well worth its rate. We've been carrying these plans all these years with no rate increases, and our attorneys nationwide work hard in those courtrooms. The drivers know how valuable it is. So please make sure you get out there, close the deals you have today, but be prepared for August 1st. We will see you at one of our trainings, at one of our events all across the United States and Canada in July. Take care.
Bonnie Roberts coming to you from Greensboro, North Carolina. I joined LegalShield 8 months ago, single mom of 3, 18, 13, and 12. My dream was to create the time freedom to be with my family, but also to be able to help others get the income and hit their goals too. With God's help, I am doing just that. What I love about this business is that the sky is the limit and we are responsible for our own success. I say this because I am here to introduce the current leaderboard for the Women in LegalShield Awards for top producer and top recruiters. This incredible list of ladies are doing just that. They are taking care of business and taking care of their families. Let's roll the footage.
Hey LegalShield family, this is Andy Intric in Pensacola, Florida. It is my honor to invite you to come and celebrate with me as we recognize and celebrate the top 40 under 40 in the category of recruiting and personal production. So let's give it up for the top 40 under 40. Let's go.
What's up, LegalShield family? Darnell Self here, and happy July. Can you believe we're in the second half of 2025? It's about to get crazy in a good way. I don't really care how your first half of the year went. At any moment, you can change, you can pivot, you can draw a line in the sand and make the second half 10 times better than the first half. And if you've had an amazing first half of 2025, congratulations, kudos to you. Let's help some more people, helping them have an amazing second half of 2025. Listen, guys, we've got some things in place, in store, that's going to help you to build a tremendous, explosive, multiplying business. 4 super regionals coming up. We're going to do an overview at those super regionals so that you have an opportunity to invite guests out. And they're going to be around a lot of diversity. People from all walks of life who've had success here at LegalShield. So invite them out because they're going to see themselves in somebody that's there. So make sure you invite out on the Friday nights of the Super Regionals because we'll be having an overview. And then we're going to be training on Saturday. All day Saturday, we'll be training, strategy, inspiration. We'll be communicating any updates so that we all can, again, elevate our businesses to the next level. This is like a fly-in, drive-in event. It's not just like a normal Super Saturday event. There'll be folks from all walks of life. So that means there'll be even more stories than normal at these super regional events. And of course, you're going to have our home office staff. Some folks from our corporate office will be there. You're going to have all of our superstars from LegalShield there. So again, great opportunity to build and multiply. I keep using the word multiply your business. One thing to ask, another thing to multiply. Use big events to multiply your business. And then on Sunday, there's going to be an invitation to a leadership summit where you'll have an opportunity to learn some leadership skills because that's critical in growing your business. Remember, the speed of the leader determines the speed of the pack. And so it's important that the leader knows how to increase and accelerate the growth of your organization so that your team starts to pay attention and say, well, I can do the same thing. So we're going to be teaching some of those things. It could be huge. And then, of course, we'll have a full service training and opportunity for folks to come and get certified and to grow as a full service associate. That's on Sunday. So you can check out the agenda. We'll drop a link where you can get all the information to register for the events. The very first event, though, that's happening is right here in Houston, Texas, H-Town. I got a little excited. But the very first event is July, this month, 18th, 19th, and 20th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Come on out, hang out with us. It's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be explosive. And what are we going to do? Multiply your business. So even if you can't be here, send your folks out. We'll take good care of them here in Texas. The next one will be in Indianapolis. The next one will be in Anaheim. And the next one will be in College Park, Maryland. So Houston, Texas, Indianapolis, Indiana, Anaheim, California, College Park, Maryland. Get to 1, get to 2, get to 3, or get to all 4. Allow us as the leaders of LegalShield to help you to multiply your business. Listen, guys, I'm looking forward to a phenomenal second half of 2025. I know you all are too. Have a phenomenal month of July, and I look forward to seeing you all on the August Communication Show. Take care.